you. My whole life falls in line. I prayed for you before I called you mine. Oh, I can't believe it's true sometimes. Oh, I can't believe it's true. I get to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do. I get to love you. It's a promise I'm making to you. Whatever may come, your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours, forever I do. I get to love you. I get to love you. The way you love, it changes who I am. I am undone. Nothing God wants again. Oh, I can't believe it's true sometimes. Oh, I can't believe it's true. I get to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do. I get to love you. It's a promise I'm making to you. Whatever may come, your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours, forever I do.
I still remember where we were standing when the world stood still. Everything was an open canvas that we could fill, and we're on our way. Come what may, who knows what we're gonna find. I still remember where we were standing, and I always will. You're the feeling in my soul. Every sunrise turns to gold. You're the reason I will never be alone. You are my home. There's a magic that we discovered underneath these clouds. There's a rhythm in every morning that we chase down, and we're on our way. Come what may, who knows what we're gonna find. There's a magic that we discovered, and we see it now. You're the feeling in my soul. Every sunrise turns to gold. You're the reason I will never be alone. You are my home.
Good afternoon, family and friends. Welcome to this joyous occasion as we gather here to celebrate the wedding of Pooja and Lachlan. Today we come together to share in their delight as they embark on the journey of marriage, hand in hand towards their future together. I'm Chrissy, your celebrant, and it's my pleasure to be part of your special day. Now, let's take a moment to recognise the journey that has brought us all here. From Australia to Kenya, England and India, all the way to Bali, the island of the gods. Love is an exciting adventure that can take us to unexpected places. It's incredible to see how two paths can intertwine to create a journey that's truly uplifting. Your presence here today is a testament to the importance of Pooja and Lachlan's union and the impact they've had on your lives. Travelling to Indonesia to share in this moment with them is something they will never take for granted. We stand here surrounded by all of your love and support. To Lachlan's dad Ian and his mum Liz, your dedication to your son reminds us of the unwavering support that brings us together. To Pooja's mum Savita, our bride is so happy to have you by her side on her special day. To Pooja's late father, Aravind, Pooja wishes you were here, but you're forever in her heart and never forgotten. Lachlan and Pooja appreciate their family and their friends, have always been a key part of their lives. Your encouragement over time has helped them build a strong foundation to grow into the couple that stand here today. They're ever grateful to have you all of your support in their marriage moving forward. Pooja and Lachlan, you've chosen this day to celebrate your story in a way that reflects the bond that you share. Today, we embrace both the formalities of this occasion and the spirit that is yours. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on your union. Love is not only about romantic proclamations, it's about the small things, the little gestures that make your heart skip a beat. It's about connection, laughter, quality time, and embracing those moments where you feel truly understood and appreciated. Lachlan and Pooja, your journey this far has been filled with travel, epic food adventures, not to mention delightful date nights. You've shared the joys and challenges of supporting each other to achieve your studies, moving between Victoria to Queensland and then to WA, launching your careers, all whilst navigating the adventure of life side by side. And on this day, it's your wish to reaffirm your commitment to work together to make your partnership blossom. As you enter in this new chapter into your lives, remember to always cherish your defining moments and embrace the admiration and respect that brought you together. So let's take a closer look into our bride and groom's life together. I asked them both how they thought their family and friends would describe them as a couple, and they said, bold, unpredictable, yin and yang. As partners, they work as a team and lean into their strengths in their household. They work like a well-oiled machine, sometimes not so well, but always manage to recalibrate. As our bride and groom appreciate their personal space, they conversely cherish the time that they have together. Pooja also knows Lachlan has a certain tone. If he speaks something at that tone, she knows it's not a mere suggestion and the task needs proper attention. Our beautiful bride, Pooja, you describe Lachlan as extremely patient and calm. Lachlan is extremely supportive of Pooja, her family and her career. He listens to her and coaches her to be a better and a happier person. Lachlan gives her strength and pushes Pooja out of her comfort zone. Now, Lachlan, I asked you to give me your musings on Pooja, and you said so simply, Pooja has the most kind heart of anyone he's ever met. She's beyond adventurous, and she's perfectly relentless. Our bride and groom lean into their strengths and complement each other, loving fiercely, setting goals, and working as a team, very attracted to an adventure or two. Perhaps that's why they're so resilient and great at adapting to their environment together. These things make for the ultimate partnership. Now, when I asked who's the boss, our groom conceded that it does depend on the exact task at hand. They're all about teamwork. Whereas Pooja stated diplomatically, it would be easy to assume that she's the boss due to her work. But that's not necessarily the case. Would you both agree? Now, going a little further back, Pooja and Lachlan met to begin with in 2015, the modern way, online. Their meet cute reads out like a romantic comedy. After some online banter, they agreed to a first date. Lachlan wasn't sure if he had been duped. When he arrived to the agreed meeting point, a dubious-looking construction site, as night fell, and in typical fashion, Pooja was late. They eventually met and went to a prized recommendation, a sad pizza place suggested by his brother. Lachlan then picked up the pace and pivoted to his favourite Lebanese joint for dessert, and that's where the start sparked. Over some sweets and topped off with a congratulatory glass of milk. Lachlan, always going the extra mile with his small gestures and considerate ways, made Pooja fall in love with him in the first place. Lachlan boasts, after 3 dates, she fell for him. However, our groom claims he knew Pooja was special almost instantly. It didn't take him long to fall for his bride. Only 2 weeks after meeting Pooja, he admitted to his mum that he thought he was going to marry this girl. Fast forward to 2022 October, Lachlan took Pooja to the Great Barrier Reef for her 30th birthday celebration with his entire family in tow. Lachlan took Pooja on her first snorkeling trip, both advised to wear wetsuits to prevent any jellyfish stings. But brave Lachlan knew this would impinge on accessing the ring, secured safely in his board shorts. Lachlan, buoyant, managed to avoid getting down on one knee. Having not lost the ring to the depths of the reef, the laminated sign he held up asking Pooja to marry him was indeed upside down and underwater, but in the end, it was the perfect proposal and is still one of their most memorable days ever. They arrived back to their holiday villa, surprised by Lachlan's family to celebrate and welcome Pooja into the family, being serenaded by Lachlan's niece. And the rest, you could say, is history. Our bride and groom make it work by enjoying adventure, playing to their strengths, and by always prioritising each other over everything else, all balanced out with some delicious Indian food feasts. A reading by Bo Tepo. Home is not where you are from, it is where you belong. Some of us travel the world to find it, others find it in a person. Pooja and Lachlan, may your marriage give you a true sense of belonging, where you find comfort, love and understanding. Make you create a home together that transcends physical space and where you feel truly at peace. May your bond be your refuge, your strength, and your source of endless love and warmth. Our bride and groom, it's time for your vows.
To my dearest Lachlan, I can't believe it's almost 9 years this year. Our first date started off rocky. Sean, you get another mention. But you won my heart by taking me to your favourite dessert place. The simplest gesture of getting me a glass of milk just showed me that you would go the extra mile. And to date, those small gestures haven't changed. From bringing me smoothies in the morning when I'm on a work call, care packages when I'm down, going to the same restaurant for breakfast every day's off for the last 4 years, or taking me out on a movie in Uggs and hoodies. You've always been there through my highs, graduating uni, moving to Weipa, my permanent residency, Australian citizenship, and my career. But also my lows, when I needed you the most. I wish my father was here to see us and celebrate with us. I'm 7,000 miles away from home, and I've never felt alone. You and your family have embraced me and made me feel so included throughout the years. I'm not sure what our future holds, but what I do know is that with you by my side, I know I'm going to be living my best life, eating margarita pizzas. You are my best friend, my advocate, and my coach. You make me a better person every day. I can't make a whole lot of promises, and definitely can't promise you I'll be on time. But I'll try my best to not make you wait. But what I can promise is I'll always stand by you through your highs and lows, to respect and love you when we are at our worst. And lastly, to cook more Indian food and pretend to care about football and the Bombers. Thank you for everything you do for me and loving me. I love you.
453 weeks ago was when my life changed forever. By chance, I met the most amazing person I've ever known. I knew about a week after meeting you, Pooja, I was going to marry you. You were exactly what I needed and desired. Since then, I've had only one thing on my mind. I better get my shit together quick. It's something I'm still working on. Since then, I've held myself to a higher standard just by being around you. You make me a better person. I promise as your husband to always be your soundboard, your teammate, your labourer, your history teacher, your time manager, your shoulder, and even sometimes your nutritionist. Also, to work on growing together and as individuals, and to continue feeding your curiosity and sense of adventure as well. I promise to be the best husband, your best friend, and through life's challenges, I promise to always be by your side. I love you.
Do you, Pooja, take Lachlan to be your wedded husband? Do you promise to respect him, to care for him, and love him for all of your days?
I do.
Do you, Lachlan, take Pooja to be your wedded wife? Do you promise to respect her, to care for her, and love her for all of your days?
I do.
I ask that you remember to cherish these vows you've made. Most of all, continue to challenge your growth together. Live each day as best friends. Always seek new experiences and relish in your memories together. Lachlan and Pooja, today you've taken the marriage vows and promised yourselves to each other eternally. May your bond continue to flourish, and may you always find fulfillment in each other's arms. Now we're going to move on to the ring exchange. The marriage ring serves as a testament to the love and commitment our bride and groom share. May they always be a source of comfort, a symbol of unity, and a reminder of the journey that you've embarked upon together. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay.
Lachlan, accept this ring with all my love. It's a symbol of my trust, my loyalty, and the promise of my future.
Pooja, accept this ring with all my love. It's a symbol of my trust, my loyalty, and the promise of my future.
We'll now move on to the signing of the register. If I could ask Savita and Liz to join us at the signing table as witnesses, please. On behalf of everyone gathered here, we extend our warmest wishes to Pooja and Lachlan. Here's to a lifetime of happiness and to many more beautiful destinations on your adventure together. It's with absolute pleasure that I conclude the ceremony of marriage. I now pronounce you husband and wife. Lachlan, you may kiss your bride.
you're one in a million. Right from the start, got lost in the feeling. Think you should know that you are the reason I fight. And if the world falls apart, I'll run through the fire. Never too late, I'll stand right beside you. Think you should know that you are the reason I fight. Sometimes the road gets lonely. I know 'cause I've been there. I'll be the light to guide you anywhere. Give my world a meaning. Take away my fears. My heart is there for you to steal, to hold on through the years. I just think you should know you're one in a million. Right from the start, got lost in the feeling. Think you should know that you are the reason I fight. And if the world falls apart, I'll run through the fire. Never too late, I'll stand right beside you. Think you should know that you are the reason I fight. I think you should know. Oh, oh, I think you should know. I think you should know. Oh, oh, I think you should know. Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. Cause you're a sky full of stars. Cause you light up the park. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I saw you.
Okay, good afternoon. Or I said good afternoon, but it's now evening. So, okay, for everyone that doesn't know me, my name is Ian Gavin, and I'm Lachlan's dad. So, I have to mention last night. Really was a fantastic night, and really I was with people who normally don't even dance, and they were dancing last night. So it was a really fine night. So thank you, whoever organised that. It was great. Well, what do we say? The special day for Pooja and Lachlan is finally here. And may I say how beautiful, Pooja, you look tonight. Where are you? Lachlan, you're batting way above your average. Okay. Look, a special thanks to all the people for travelling to Bali to help celebrate this special occasion. Would also like to make a special mention to Pooja's family, who have travelled from the UK, India and Kenya. Fantastic. Welcome to our family. The sheer number that have actually come is testament to how much you are loved by everyone here. I certainly hope that we have all played a little part and helped this wedding day something to remember. Liz and I will attempt to cover the most memorable moments in our own way. I wish to talk about their decision to leave Melbourne and travel to Weipa in 2017. Pooja left in May, Lachlan shortly after, to take up roles with the mining industry for Rio Tinto. Pooja was employed as a mechanical engineer and Lachlan driving mining trucks. This was part of their dreams and goals. During their time in Weipa, Sean and I, Sean is Lachlan's brother, we decided to make a bit of a trip up there. We hadn't caught up for it. And we went up there for 4 days and we had a great time together. But the big surprise was we were just having a drink and Pooja and a girlfriend turned up, and it was amazing to see her make the trip from Weipa by truck to Cairns, which I believe is a pretty hairy ride. They came over just to see us, which that to me meant a real lot to me. When I saw her face and when I saw Lachlan's face, I'm assuming he had no idea she was coming. It was fantastic, and that was a real highlight for me. After 2.5 years in Weipa, they were both looking for new challenges and adventures. That came in a way of accepting positions with Fortescue Metals in Western Australia. They both became fly-in, fly-out workers, residing in Perth and flying to the Pilbara region, a 3-hour flight. When they first arrived in Perth, they rented in Leederville, but both were keen to buy their own home. After several months and what appeared to be hundreds of conversations, different inspections, they found a home in Carlisle, Perth. There is something special when your children and their partners purchase their first home. Pooja, we were so proud of you when you received the award for the best young woman in mining at the Women in Resources Night at the Exhibition Centre in Perth. This award is testament to the type of person you are. Lachlan, you've turned into a fine young man. Thank you, Pooja, for that. I'm sure you've had a lot to do with it. Seeing you two so happy together makes this day even more special. Wishing you both a lifetime of happiness and more exciting adventures, whatever your lives make you. I will now pass you over to Liz.
Nendra Kemchow. I have chosen to have a support person. Here she is. So I do not speak Gujarati, and I certainly want Pooja's family to be part of my speech. So I will do the first part, and then my assistant, Bindya, will translate what I've said. So Pooja, officially we welcome you into our family, and I want to also welcome your extended family, especially Savita, Dwani, Kaushik, and here, and all the aunties, uncles, and the extended family. When Lachlan met Pooja, and I think we heard this today, I was overseas, and Lachlan called me up and he said, I've met this girl and I think you're going to love her. Since that time, I've got to know Pooja, and as we all know, she is a remarkable young woman. She could be called a real gem, and maybe that's why she works in mining. That was Dom's joke. She's kind, intelligent, hardworking, resourceful, loving. And as it turns out, Lachlan was right. I do really love her. She's a credit to her family. Pooja's family, Savita, I cannot imagine how hard it is for you to have your daughter move to Australia and then decide to stay permanently. Lachlan's only moved across Australia, and I find that hard enough. So I want to say, Savita, before I cry, thank you for trusting Lachlan with your precious daughter, Pooja. Thank you.
જય જીનેન્દ્ર અમારા પરિવારમાં પૂજાને સત્ય દિલથી સ્વાગત કરે છે અને અમે તમારા વિસ્તૃત પરિવારના પણ સ્વાગતમ કરે છે ખાસ કરીને સવિતા ધ્વની કૌશિક ને હીર જ્યારે લખલન પૂજાને મળ્યો ત્યારે મને વિશ્વાસ હતો અને મને યાદ છે કે લખલન સાથે ફોન પર વાત કરી હતી અને તેને કહ્યું હતું કે મમ્મા મને લાગે છે કે તમે પૂજાને પ્રેમ કરશો તે પહેલી તારીખથી હું પૂજાને ઓળખી છું અને अपना बदा તેને ઓળખી શક્યા છે ઓછીથી છે એક અદ્ભુત યુવતી છે પૂજા बहुत એક અદ્ભુત યુવતી છે તમે એક વિશ્વાસ રચના કરો કે આશ્ચર્ય નથી કે કંઈ ખામી બી નથી પૂજામાં તો बहुत दयाळु છે बुद्धशाली છે मेहनतू છે સત્સપન છે પ્રેમીલી છે અને તે બહુ જ અમે બધા ચોક્કસથી તેને પ્રેમ કરતા રહીશું તેની તમે ચિંતા નહીં કરતા हम कल्पना કરી શકતે નથી કે પૂજાના પરિવાર માટે ઓસ્ટ્રેલિયા ભણવા માટે આવવા માટે તમને કેટલી મુશ્કેલ થઈ હશે પણ પસંદ કરવા કેટલું કે એને એકલી મૂકવાની કેટલું મુશ્કેલ હશે તમારી અમૂલ્ય પુત્રી પૂજા માટે લખલન પર विश्वास करवा माटे बहुत बहुत आभार थैंक यू
Thank you. You don't get rid of me that easily. So I'm sorry that the rest of it is in English. So on first impressions, you might not think that Pooja and Lachlan are a match. But how wrong first impressions can be. They really do complement each other in a beautiful way. Their core values and beliefs are very well aligned. And importantly, they love each other, they enjoy each other's company, they take care of each other, and they trust each other. So an example of this trust was shown on a trip in Cape York. There was Lachlan, myself, Pooja, and Zoe, wherever she is. There she is. So we were trying to find a special campsite that Lachlan and Pooja had been to previously. And Lachlan was driving, Pooja was navigating, and we'd been up and down this same tiny corrugated dirt road in the middle of nowhere. We'd been up and down twice at this stage. But they both worked together. I was in the back seat trying to give my directions, but really scared that we might get lost. But to give them their credit, we actually arrived at that special campsite, even though it was just a patch of clear dirt among some scrub when we arrived in the dark. But the two of them just worked it out calmly, and it just shows you what a team they make. It was also the first time I realised that I needed to trust my boy because I couldn't do anything else. And he learnt that he needed to trust his navigator. So Lachlan, you've always had your own mind about things, and you've never been one to follow conventions just because you had to. You're very sensitive, though, to other people's feelings. You're generous, you're loving, and you're always willing to call out injustices if needed. Some great attributes. And when I asked Sean and Lachlan, Sean and Sarah, if there's anything else that they wanted to add to this speech tonight, Sarah said the first words were very empathetic, very thoughtful, and a great uncle to Sienna and Scarlett. Sean mentioned something about you having a strong will, and what you see is what you get. So it takes a village to raise a child, and Lachlan has been blessed to have so many special people around him while he was growing up. He had fantastic godparents in Paul Smith and Denise Berry, and they're here today. He was also fortunate to be surrounded by a large family with lots of loving aunts, uncles, cousins, and he had great role models in his grandparents who would have loved to have seen this day. Lachlan, I've loved watching your relationship with Pooja develop over the years, and I'm proud of the fine young man you are and the caring, considerate partner you've become. You've also embraced some of Pooja's Indian culture, like the way you've become an expert at the quality of a palak paneer. And we can also see from your dance moves that Bollywood might be your next career move. I'm nearly finished. This is the part that Sean told me wasn't necessary. I know Lachlan loves a random fact about things, so I thought I'd find one. When they met in August 2015, I wondered what else was happening in the world. And I found out that Kenya moved on to the top of the leaderboard at the World Athletics Championships when a young Kenyan woman won 10,000 metre gold medal. So we might say that another young Kenyan woman struck gold in August 2015 when she met Lachlan Gavin in Melbourne. But then I thought it actually might have been Lachlan striking gold, but that didn't fit the story. So I'm nearly finished. Pooja and Lachlan. As Ian has said, you have made some big decisions in your nearly 9 years together. But I am certain that the vow you made today is the best decision you've made so far. Watching the beautiful way that you both strengthen and affirm each other gives me confidence about your years together. I'm sure I speak to everyone here when I say that we are thrilled to be celebrating with you and wish you all the very best for the future. Abba.
Good evening. Hello. Vita, Pooja's mom, Elizabeth and Ian Gavin. Thank you for attending the wedding. Thank you to all family and friends to I am you all wholeheartedly on behalf of family. My little daughter is now married. Pooja was very close to my late husband Arvind. Pooja used to call every Sunday. Arvind would be eagerly waiting for her telephone. They would talk for a very long time and discuss things and take each other's opinion. Pooja and Lachlan, Arvind is showering you with his blessing on this special day and always. I don't have much words to say, but only that you have made us proud throughout our life. You were never fussy with any fruit, always smiling and very happy. You are very motivated, active, and a go-getter. Despite being miles have away, you have always cared and showed compassion. I am very proud of the woman you have become today. I am very grateful to late Suryaben and Praveen Bhai and our old neighbors always supporting Pooja's upbringing. Their blessings are always with you. Lachlan, we welcome you as our son into the family. Thank you for supporting, caring, and loving my dear Pooja. We are very proud of both of you. You have our blessing today and forever. Elizabeth, I would like to give you my special thanks. Thanks for supporting and caring for Pooja. You made it very easy for her in a totally different country. We thanks you, Pooja and local, for making our dream come true too good. Work hard and live happily. These are our blessing for both of you, from Dad and myself. Congratulations, local and Pooja.
Wow. To my new mother-in-law, that was just so special, and we all really appreciate you doing that. So thank you. Oh my. So Savita and Dwani, thank you so much for making me feel so welcome in your home. Last year, I really felt like part of the family already. I didn't know Arvind very well, but what I did know of him was an incredibly kind and gentle soul who loved his family, especially his 2 girls, and I know he's looking down on us right now. To all of Pooja's side of the family tonight, I would like to say this. Tami Bada, Avya Amara, Lugan, Mate, Deni Kub Kub, Abhache. Let's hope that made sense. To my parents, also really appreciate the kind words. You guys have been incredible throughout mine and Pooja's relationship, and it was really touching to hear those tonight. So thanks. Thanks also to the wedding planners at Bali Brides. Planning a wedding has had its challenges, and to plan one in another country is super difficult, it turns out. And you guys have taken so much of the stress away. Thank you so much. And the band. How good's the band been? And to everyone here, Pooja and I were blown away when the final numbers came in. And we have people from all corners of the earth here tonight, 4 different continents. And the idea that everyone has travelled so far to be here is incredibly touching to us. And I know it will make this weekend something that we will cherish for the rest of our lives. And so to each and every one of you who at some point or another has touched our lives in a special way, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Thank you. And finally, my beautiful new bride, my bub, my teammate, my little go-getter, Pooja. You hit the jackpot, didn't you? It's been a long time coming this day, even though it feels like not so long ago, you were the shy uni student that I fell in love with. From Melbourne to Weipa to Perth, 9 years has gone by and we have had quite a journey. With some challenges and some big life-altering moves, but never along the way did I hesitate or feel scared when we made these moves, because as long as we faced them together, nothing really concerned me. And I know whatever life has to throw at us in the future, we will just hit them head on as we always have, and I will just keep falling more in love with you along the way. That's all. Cheers, everyone. Enjoy.
I feel so close to you right now, it's a force field. I wear my heart up on my sleeve like a big deal. Your love pours down on me, surround me like a waterfall. And there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. Right now, I feel so close to you right now. And there's no stopping us right now. And there's no stopping us right now. There's no stopping us right now.